I always say that because I hope you are doing well. I hope your knowledge is extending deep like a well. So let's get started then. We got Quasiluminous on the other end, and I'm really excited. So basically, we're in the age of Aquarius right now, and it started in 2012. They wanted us to fear 2012 as the end of the world because they just love to invert everything. But it was actually the beginning of this mass awakening, which is happening right now. And part of this mass awakening is the fact that it's becoming clear that our compasses are pointing to the Garden of Eden, Agartha, Avalon, Shambhala, whatever you want to call a paradise.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for having me.
Blood over intent is our key into this paradise. Now, our blood is the great remembrance. When we spill our blood over the words, I intend to bring forth heaven on earth, something alchemically happens.
And I feel I'm called. It's like we're being called home. Literally, I'm being pulled there. It's like there's a string attached to my heart, and it's pulling me and showing me everything. It's amazing.
I'm going to keep saying it until we get there.
Until we get there. Eyes on the prize. That's what I keep telling everybody. When people bring negative shit to me, I just get your eyes on the prize. Everything is full. You know, anything negative falls by the wayside for me. I just keep my eyes on the prize now.
And people are leery of blood. I mean, people don't like spilling a few drops of their blood even, which is all I recommend.
I was just watching Ronin 47, you know, with Keanu Reeves. And they all put their bloody thumbprints on the, you know, the Japanese writing that they existed, that they actually existed. You're here right now, and you got to do this while you're living. Because once you're dead, you don't have blood to do this. You have to make the changes in reality while you're here. This is the land of the living. And the living can affect reality with their blood. This is like the biggest secret. If people figured this out, they could really change reality. You know what I mean? Look what I did 3 years ago. Now look at us now. There's no way to stop it.
Yep.
Isn't it amazing? It seems like everybody else out there is like officially dead or something, like zombitized. They can't see anything until you smack them awake. So forgive me, people, when I talk like I do. I'm just trying to smack you awake for the benefit of all. And I know people say, it's hard for me to handle Quasi's videos. It's because I've had enough. I've seen enough. This fucking world is mine now. Because if everybody else is dead and legally dead and blind, who can stop you? You know what I mean? And my intent is focused on heaven on earth and getting everybody eternal life. So it really doesn't matter what you say about me. As long as your intent is pinpoint focused on these key things, then the forces of the universe get behind you, whether you like it or not. And you get taken away in the right direction. Like I said, nobody can stop this. The powers of the universe are so behind us. It's because who else are the powers of the universe going to get behind? We're the ones who put up our blood and bringing forth heaven on earth. Who else would you back? You know what I mean? Your blood is the most powerful substance in the universe. You either have some to spill or you don't. You're either living or you're dead. And only the dead zombies can't possibly put up any blood. They don't have any to spill. They'd have to murder somebody or kill an animal. They don't have any of their own blood substance to put up. And it's shameful to see those people.
Absolutely.
As scary as that sounds to people at first, just bear with me for a second. The minute you put your blood up, your blood is owned by that four-faced, four-letter mythical god called the Tetragrammaton. You're in a computer simulation, and the computer responds to your blood and intent. It's the intent, and there's the universal golden rule that you write on a piece of paper, I intend to bring forth heaven and earth, you put your blood on. If you don't expect the forces of the universe to get behind you, because you're a piece of shit. I'm sorry, forgive me. You only care about yourself. So forgive me. I don't mean to be a prick about that stuff. I know the people watching, you know, they get angry at some of the stuff I say. I'm doing this for the benefit of all. You know what I mean? So when people say, How could you say you're the Prince of Darkness? Well, if I don't make videos, you're going to fucking die for sure because you'll never make it to the Holy Grail. So it's clear who is the Prince of Darkness, and it's clear who holds the Spear of Destiny. If we don't make videos, Devin, tell me who will about this specific thing, the Holy Grail. Nobody will, because everybody is literally retarded, like they're sour. They were made confused, and they just can't see it. But I see it on everything. It's like, it's literally on everything. You only put this up on your door at Christmas and on your funeral. You need to get here before you're dead. It's just that simple. This is where Jesus the Son is putting his life. That's where we need to get to before we're dead. It's a flat earth plane. Disc over it. It's an it because it's like a masculine and feminine. What is it? You know, it's an it because it's like two different beings in one. The great dragon Typhon and Sut joined in an androgynous relationship. So it's real simple. We need to get here before we're dead. It's right over there. You know, this is what's happened since spilling my blood. It's like this. When I see the like Minister Paul say demon and stuff like that, that's just funny. They're so far off reality. It goes beyond measure. They're so filthy retarded. I mean, I hate to say these words because I know it pisses people off, but what else should I say? You tell me. Give me some fucking words.
You're trying to light a fire under people's asses. My approach is a little different, but we're both coming from the same intent. I mean, we wrote our blood in it.
People don't put their blood on anything they don't intend to do.
No.
Your blood is the most magical substance. Everybody knows that. If you're going to sign this or that with your blood, people go, oh, it's your blood? Why is it so scary? Because it's a magical substance. There's beings in the etheric plane that rule over this whole world that are going to allow us into the land of perpetual twilight as long as you step up with your brethren. You're either side by side, blood thicker than water, or you're not. It's just that simple. How else can you? There has to be a line drawn in the sand. Who's going to the garden? Who isn't? You either put up your blood for the benefit of all, or you didn't. It's just that simple. I intend to bring forth heaven and earth. If you need to put in the most high and all that other stuff, whatever. I just telling you, the key words is I intend to bring forth heaven and earth. That's what got me the Spear of Destiny and has put me on this path where I don't give a shit what anybody says. I'm going to sit here making videos from the comfort of home. Fuck you. We're getting everybody eternal life. You know, this drive that's inside of me came on the heels of my blood being published on the Ethernet. And so when you hear about people about alchemy and getting magical powers, it's just as simple. How people don't see it, I don't understand. I went from a retard to ready to take over the world. You know, it's clear. I mean, for the benefit of all. For the benefit of all. You know what I mean? When I say take over the world for the benefit of all, I'm telling you, I'm here to bring forth heaven and earth, and nobody can stop me. And I'm not trying to flip you out. What I'm saying is that I know where the prize is, and all I have to do is sit here from the comfort of home making videos. How could you stop me? It's not illegal to make videos. And if anything happens to me, like Vaughn said, somebody else will pick up the torch and start making videos pointing at the Holy Grail. This is going to unfold very, very rapidly because it's everlasting light. It's right over there at the center of the flat earth plane. So every day that people wait before they start making videos pointing this out makes no sense to me. It's like you're leaving your life and Devin's in my hands to make enough videos to wake up enough people to cause an exodus to happen in a short enough time to save our loved ones. You blow out your candle, you make a wish, you focus on the black sun. It's at the center of the dish where the prize is. You need to get there before you're dead. There is no way to screw it up. The Holy Grail's at the center of the dish. It's been in your face since birth, and you just haven't seen it. So, you know, like exclamation and, you know, the question. It's literally on everything. How people don't see it, I don't know. It's like freaky.
The Egyptians knew that Duat was an underworld where the gods lived. Anwin is the Celtic underworld. It's a paradise of the gods.
Asgard turned it into something so horrible and scary to keep it. You know, it's sort of like the Satan thing. Satan is Satan kissed by the sun. That's the black sun. That you see the candy cane being sucked in by the black. It's going in. They're showing you this concept. So Satan is actually Satan kissed by the sun. So when people use Satan in that capacity, it was designed that way so you can't manifest reality. As long as you think the way you do, you don't know where reality is being birthed from and you can't apply it. You know, Devin, people really don't like my attitude. I see comments all the time. Why are you so mean? And why are you so... Look, I'm done playing games. When people start saying they're done playing games, this fucking world is mine, then they have put that wave out into the universe. And when the wave comes back with knowledge, it gives you what you need to follow through on that.
I just tell people, do not shoot the messenger. Do not shoot the messenger.
I think we're way beyond messenger here. We're going to flat earth. This is more than a messenger. We're leading everybody home. They don't have to like it. You're either on board or you're not. You're either dead or alive. You don't have to like it. Who else is going to take you to the Holy Grail? Everybody you know is a fucking retard. Forgive me. I don't mean to be an asshole. But I put my blood up, gallons of blood. You know what I'm saying, Devin? You put up your blood. Who are you going to go with? Somebody else who didn't put up their blood? I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me. That's like ludicrous to even think of it. You know what I mean? So when I see other people out there talking shit, you know, like these ministers, that's like, these are little pedophilia fucking psychos that don't do it. Jesus is coming to save you. I assure you, Jesus can't save you. I have the fucking spear of destiny. I know where the Holy Grail is, and if I don't make videos, you're all fucking dead. Look, Devin, if you don't make videos pointing at the Holy Grail, and I don't make videos pointing at the Holy Grail, who is then? Tell me. Who is, Devin? Yeah. Nobody. The only people that do it are doing it because they saw us pointing it out, making it clear, showing them everything. If we don't make these videos pointing out where you need to get to before you're dead, nobody will, and you will surely fucking die. So it doesn't matter what name you attach to me or Devin. If we don't make videos pointing at the Holy Grail, nobody else will. I've been screaming out to everybody, make some fucking videos, make some fucking videos. The only person I see making a video from time to time is you about the Holy Grail. So technically, like I say, it's literally that everybody's life is in our hands. If we don't make videos, they're all fucking dead. They don't have to like it, do they, Devin?
No, and for those who still are misunderstanding him, you're dead because you're hyper bound by time right now, okay? On this part of flat Earth, you're hyper bound by time. And where we're going, time moves in a very different capacity. And these bodies are not bound to it like they are here. And so if you stay here and you don't spill your blood, then yeah, you will die because that is the prescription of Father Time.
Right, the Grim Reaper. He has a sickle. He harvests the souls for rebirth. And
that's who Saturn is, because you see the scythe carried by
the god of harvest, the god of harvest. So your crops that you're going to eat and survive. So there's the dualistic nature of this stuff, which needs to be united. People like to say light magic, black magic. It's the application. You could use this, what people call it dark. People say blood magic is dark magic, but we're bringing forth heaven and earth. So, you know, you have to mix those boundaries in your head. You have to unite both sides of your head. When you're capable of doing this and it doesn't appear light or dark to you from that point, then things start to change. Like I'm like a couple of years ahead of Devin here, but you grasped all this stuff so quickly. And in another year from now, you're going to see stuff from a completely different perspective. I think it's funny when people say it's demonic to do blood over intent. I have a bunch of blood donation certificates here that say that was giving life to people. And, you know, if I didn't donate blood, all those people might have died because they didn't have blood. Whatever, even if it was somebody sitting there drinking my blood, it still gave them life. The gift of life. You know what I mean? That's the key thing. So, again, I have a stack of these certificates here because they came from like different blood donations, like the Broward one and then the Miami one, and then that's why it's not all 3 gallons or whatever on one certificate. But the point I'm trying to make is that by placing my blood over my intent over those, all my blood that's in those people out there magnifies your magic. It's called folding your magic. Like if you take the needle that you pricked your finger with and you weave a bunch of your your intents together like this, this folds your magic. So here what I've done is I've taken the needle from the very first time that I pricked my finger, and I've woven it into multiple papers. And every time I bleed, I make sure I add another intent. I intend to bring forth heaven. Whatever it is, I just make sure I keep adding to. I got a whole stack of them here because
I do the same thing every time I bleed.
Every time I bleed without fail, I make sure there's already another piece of paper waiting. I intend to bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all, this type of thing. And it just keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Next thing you know, before you know it, you're at like the level where I'm at, where it's like, I hate to say it, but everybody literally like appears retarded to us because they're so, they think they're on a ball floating through space as an accident, and that's just crazy. They think they're a monkey, and that's just even crazier, you know? I've just seen it too much already, where everybody just literally seems completely retarded. They come home, like my son comes home from school, and I have to re-educate him on all the shit that the school just taught him, because whatever the school teaches your children turns out to be fake. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And a lot of people wonder, well, why does it matter if the Earth is a globe or if it's flat? Well, the globe model lends to evolution and the Big Bang, and all of other of science lies.
If you believe in a globe, then you don't understand this place is created. It's been completely created and built from scratch to house us. For whatever reason, we're housed in a structure, and that was built. Why are we here? We're here to bring forth heaven and earth, go on to the next place that we're supposed to be, and leave this place here in perfect harmony. We're here to complete a mission. It's clear. Now, I remember my mission now. That's why I'm so focused, because it's like the great remembrance, like you said, like Miguel Serrano pointed out. It's like I'm remembering everything, and I don't want your fucking advice. You know, to those people listening, like I say to this people all the time, I don't want your advice because you can't see anything unless I spell it out for you. That's what this blood is, the great remembrance. This is something that you pointed out in that last video. It's
as within, so without. And so when you spill your blood over those words, it's not a shallow physical act.
Blood over intent, you understand, before you can get to this holy hole, the captains of ships or the navigators have to do blood over intent, or they can't be navigators and take all those souls out on sea. So to get to the Holy Grail, you're going to get on the sea. You're going to sign your blood. You know, this process of blood over intent is ancient Prospetan ritual that anybody who's navigating a ship, taking souls out to sea that need to be returned safely, they're not allowed to do that unless they spill their blood over their intent. So knowing this, you know, I learned this after the fact. I spilled my blood up, and then somebody sent me that link to that information, but it makes sense. That's why the universe took me away. It's like by spilling my blood over heaven on earth, the universe just took me away. It's like, all right, that's our man. Let's give him the knowledge and get him going to get us to the Holy Grail. It's just that simple. When you put your blood up for the benefit of all, that's what changes your destiny. Until you do that, you're literally a worthless piece of shit. You're only here for yourself to make money. When I hear people say, they spill their blood over making money, I'm trying to get rid of money. Everything needs to be free. Heaven needs to be on earth. Whatever luxury there is, it needs to be for everybody. And everybody needs a drink of their everlasting life. It's right over there. I know it's hard to see it first, but it's been in your face since day one. I got the job because I'm taking everybody with me. No soul left behind. Look me in the eyes, everybody. It's no soul left behind. You're the piece of shit who's going to leave everybody behind, not me. That's why I got the fucking job, because you're a piece of shit. And you're going to leave everybody behind, not me. I'm taking everybody with me in 2 years. You don't have to like it. In 2 years, we're going. And if your blood's not beside my own, you ain't coming with me, because I'm not taking no retards with me. So you could screw everything up, do all the stupid things, and piss all the people off that I'm going to be introducing you to. Like me and Devin, we've been talking about what the future is. In 1 year, we're going to go ahead, we're going to film the whole thing, and then we're going to make it available for everybody, and we're going to clear the pathway for everybody.
So if people still want to nitpick and naysay, just watch, because we're going to pull this off.
In a year, me and Devin are going to go. We're going to go next year on February 1st on my birthday. We're going to clear the pathway for everybody, and then a year after, we're going to take everybody over. It's just that simple. You don't have to like it. I have the Holy Spirit. Fuck you. So forgive me, people. I don't need your advice. Me and Devin are going to pull this off. We're going to pull this off. It's simple. You just don't see it yet until somebody just explains it to you. Like me and Devin, I explained it all to Devin before. We're going to pull this off next year. And then the year after that, 2019 is what it'll be. That's when we're going to make the exodus in 2019. Like around February. No, it's going to be the sun spirals inward, okay? And then it spirals back outward. When it spirals in, we're going to have a 3-day pass to make it across the bridge. That's when there'll be 3 days of light. We'll be going across the frost bridge.
The Egyptians say you have to be cleansed of Isfet to be reborn into Duat. And so you've said this over and over again. We were born into this world and we will be birthed out. It's going to be bad news if you try to go and your blood is not beside ours. You will not pass the flaming sword and you will die.
Nobody is coming with me without their blood beside my own. It doesn't make any sense. They'd be walking off to their death.
Absolutely.
Pass. You're either blood thicker than water or you're not. That's the only reason I can see everything is because I became blood thicker than water with the universe. And the universe took me away. And now there's no way to go backwards. It's just too many people know about it. And it's gonna roll through. There's no way to stop it.
The elite, the so-called people who would kill us, they're too busy running their fear-based programming. They are scared as fuck. They don't have time to go after people like me and Quasi.
I'm not scared of death. I've been there before. I know where we're going. I know we're going to get there. I can see the future because I wrote it myself. It's just that simple. And I keep reminding people, you don't have to like it and you don't have to believe it. What you believe doesn't bother me at all. It's what did you intend to do about it? It's not about belief. It's about your intent. What do you intend to do about it? I'm going to Holy Grail. I intend to go there. I put my blood on it. That's what it's about. It's not about your belief. You can believe in Jesus and all that shit, but it didn't matter what you believe. What did you intend to do about it? I know where the Holy Grail is. Jesus is the Son. Jesus is the way. Then you're going to follow your way, like the candy cane shows you, into the Holy Grail at the center of the flat earth plane, and you're going to be birthed into the land of perpetual twilight. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. It is that simple.
Hyperborea means beyond Borealis. That's where we're going. And by the way, it's a very magnificent place. There's giant trees that used to be here. There's ancient animals. There's woolly mammoths. There's golden water that talks to us. I mean, it's a 5D paradise.
That's right.
They know we're coming, and they love it.
This is like a plan that's unfolding. That divine universal plan or something. They call it, I don't know, it's a great work or something like this. There's something behind all this reality that people are missing. But you could feel it.
It's more orchestrated than we'd like to know. I've been seeing the number 23 my whole life. I'm 23 right now. That's when I started my YouTube channel. So all my life, these numbers were telling me when you're 23, you will finally come into your purpose. And my purpose, which is yours, is to lead my people to the Holy Grail. I don't spend hours and hours and hours of videos with barely any payback from YouTube because I like it. Okay, this is a mission, this is a journey, and it's the only thing that makes sense to me right now.
You'll see. Watch as we get closer and closer and closer. When you and me go next year, we come back with video, watch everybody fucking flip out. You'll see. Millions of people will throw their blood up beside ours. Until then, let's just keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah. So I think we should end this, but once again, everyone watching, I love you all, and just 1 year.
I love you too. And forgive me for talking that way. Forgive me. I'm trying to light a fire under your ass. We need to get here before we're dead. No soul left behind. We go there together.
No soul left behind.
I love you, Devin. Keep in touch. I can't wait to see the video.
Love you, man.